Thank you very much for this introduction. Title of the talk is No Smartness Without Data, which you could also phrase as No Intelligence Without Knowledge, or Knowledge is Power. So I will put the work on semantic web on the one hand in the general context of AI, and second will show you certain applications. I focus on one vertical, which is tourism. Why? Because it's an area that heavily depends, especially in the future, on semantic web technology. And for me, it's natural to work there because I stay in Tyrol. And Tyrol is world-leading world championship on tourism. If, for example, at the European level, the number one destination in absolute terms, absolute numbers, is London, where you have around 80 million overnight stays per year. In Tyrol is around 40 million overnight stays per year. Now when you compare, London has around 10 million inhabitants and Tyrol around 700,000, then you see the proportion. So tourism is quite a important, or the important business vertical in Tyrol. Therefore we also customize our work on this vertical. Now I would like to mention some people that helped me with the presentation. If I would show you all the people that helped me with the work, this would be a presentation by itself. Yeah. So as I said, quickly AI, then semantic web, and how big data helped semantic web and AI to become a real technology, and then the application vertical, tourism. So AI, as some of you may know, started around 60 years ago. First approach was this general problem solver, where you specify a problem in logical terms and then apply a theorem prover to solve the problem, which works nice in principle because you can solve any problem in theory. In practice, it works a bit poorly, because it's like in the morning when you stand up and want to buy a piece of bread. You think about whether you take a plane to Munich and walk back to the bakery, or whether you take a rocket and fly to the moon or to the Saturn and check whether you can buy a piece of bread there. So quickly people found out there is something more you need, and this is knowledge. And then all this work on knowledge representation started, just to find a new bottleneck, because in order to represent knowledge you need to acquire knowledge. And then this was the time of the so-called knowledge acquisition bottleneck. It turned out it is much too costly to acquire this knowledge. This knowledge is brittle. So it seemed to be that AI has failed, and the so-called AI winter started, which was roughly around the time when I made my PhD in artificial